loves me not. She loves me not me not. Dang, that's getting all middled and mattered. Aunt Sally, you dropped all your pretty flowers, what I picked for you special. Aunt Sally, wait. It's me, your dearly beloved Worzel, what loves ya. Come back here for your pretty flowers, or else I'll knock your silly wooden head off. All right then, bubbles to ya. You see if I care. She don't love me at all.
You disgusting, revolting, common scarecrow, making an exhibition of yourself. What exactly do you think you're doing of?
I was weeping and sniffling, Aunt Sally, and pulling the wings of these pretty flowers what I give you.
And who gave you permission for it?
No one. I don't need no ignition for to weep and snivel. I can weep and snivel till the cows come home, and no one can stop me.
I wasn't inferring to your disgusting weeping and a snivelling, Worzel Gummidge. I was inferring to you pulling my pretty flowers to bits. And what are they doing lying about on the dirty, filthy ground?
Well, you chucked him, Henry, not me.
Chucked him? Shucked him? Dropped him, you mean? And when a lady, such as what I is, drops something, Worzel Gummidge, a gentleman, if he is a gentleman, usually picks him up. So get on with it, you half-witted hay bag, and be quick about it!
Yes, Aunt Sally, right away, Aunt Sally. Here you are, Aunt Sally, with Worzel's loving collopments. Only don't drop them this time.
I drop what I want, where I want.
Naturally, Aunt Sally, of course you do. Here you are. Shove your pretty flowers in that. Ah, very nice.
What an horrid noise. Must be nasty common human peoples.
There he is, the blackguard!
There's after Miss Straw, Aunt Sally. We'd best run for it.
We? What's your predicament to me, pray?
Well, those are her flowers. That's his boggle. Which, well, Aunt Sally, wait a minute.
Extraordinary. He's just vanished.
Got clean away. Nobody managed that. Wait a minute, what's that? Ah, it's just a scarecrow.
Yes, that's all it is. Hello, what's that down there? Isn't that the girl he was with?
Well, I'm bothered.
Why are you bothered, Mr. Ramsbottom?
There in the grass. My Aunt Sally, a valuable antique. She is very valuable.
What's it doing in a ditch?
Oh, don't ask me, Miss Fosdyke. She's been missing for a fortnight, stolen by gypsies, I thought.
Like that villain what messed up Miss Fosdyke gun.
More than likely. She's always getting pinched, just vanishes and turns up like a bad penny. To tell the truth, I'd be glad to see the back of her.
You know what that is, of course. Yes, that's a genuine antique fairground Aunt Sally. 19th century, of course.
1872. Is Mr. Shepherd here today?
No, the old rogue's retired. I've bought up all his old stock. Yes, it came from a travelling fair in Somerset, he tells me.
Devon. Made in Whittingham.
They don't make them like that these days. Fashioned by a craftsman, she was.
Ah, undoubtedly. Carved by Seth Plummer, the elder, of course.
You seem to be quite an authority on Aunt Sally's.
Oh, my card. Professor Pike, P. Waka Waka Museum of Folk History, Wellington, New Zealand. How soon can you ship it out to me?
Oh, right away, of course. Once we've settled on price.
Zew Nealand?
Of course.
That's it. Zew Nealand. Zew Nealand, Zew Nealand. Pity you're on your holidays, Mr. Crowman. Otherwise you could have told a poor ignorant scarecrow where Zew Nealand is. On the other hand, it's just as well you is on your holidays. Otherwise you'd have stopped me going, wouldn't you? But going I is. Of course, wherever me Aunt Sally goes, Worzel follows. And I'll follow her and follow her and follow her till there ain't no more following left.
departure of Flight 9 to New Zealand.
Aunt Sally.
Yes?
Are you there, Aunt Sally?
Yes, of course, Isaiah, you stupid clodhoppers. I wouldn't have said yes, would I?
No, Aunt Sally. You just said no.
Worzel,
Yes, Aunt Sally?
I'm hungry. Have you got any chocolate?
Milk or plain?
Milk.
Sorry, ain't got no milk, Aunt Sally.
Well, very well. Plain, then, you exasperating scarecrow.
Ain't got no plain neither.
What chocolate do you have?
I ain't got no chocolate, Aunt Sally.
Oh, well, you wouldn't have been thoughtless and stupid. Oh, well, just have to wait till we get to New Zealand, that's all.
Your Aunt Sally? What's Zew Nealand like, anyway?
Very nice little town from all I've heard. Twice as better in Americkee.
It must be quite far, too, judging from what my stomach just said.
If you're to be my honoured escort in New Zealand, Worzel Gummidge, which I suspect is what you're a-doing of, following me like this, just keep your straw-bag stomach out of it.
Anything you said, Aunt Sally.
And another thing, in case we do get separated, when they roll out the red carpet for me and you have to get into New Zealand through the servants' entrance, just remember, I'm staying at a big house called Pickawacka-Wicka-Wickle.
Please, wiggle.
Or is it Pick-a-Pock-a-Peddle?
Plickily, lily willy.
Yes. Worzel,
Yes, Aunt Sally?
I'm hungry.
Go away. Go away, beasts! Do you know who I am? Go off me! Go away! Get rid of this rabbit!
Gummidge! What are you doing with that there spade?
What spade?
You were going to smash it down on my pretty little head, wasn't you?
No, certainly not, Aunt Sally. I would
You was going to destruct me, wasn't you?
construct you. No, Aunt Sally, I wasn't going to construct you.
Give it to me.
Certainly, Aunt Sally. Anything you say, Aunt Sally.
Thank you.
You should not have done that to poor old Worzel. I thought you was a burglifier.
Burglifier? Me a burglifier? Do I look like a burglifier?
No, of course not, Aunt Sally.
And even if I was a Hey, where have you been hiding, I'd like to know?
Hiding? Me? I ain't been hiding nowhere. I've been looking for you everywhere and everywhere.
What took you so long about it?
Well, I'm sorry, Aunt Sally, but there was an awful lot of everywheres to look in.
Yes, well, now you're here, you can go and get me my breakfast.
Certainly, Aunt Sally. What would you like? Some thistles? Have some grass?
Thistles and grass? Where do you think we are, Americkee?
Don't know.
I'm so hungry. I haven't even had yesterday's tea yet. Look at the state of me. How can I be properly received in society with my pretty dress all in?
Yeah. Well, you just leave that to old Worzel, darling. I can get you another pretty dress off a clothesline. You just stop your snivelling and your weeping and your blubbering, and don't worry your pretty little wooden head no more.
I can't help weeping and blubbering. I'm so unhappy. I want to go home.
Home?
Yes.
But you is home, Aunt Sally. You're with me. You're with your old Worzel. And you can stay here forever and ever and ever. And live with me in my little big house.
Live with you in your little big house? have you know that this is my little big house?
Oh, no, it isn't, you worm-riddled old skittle. I was here first.
Oh, no, you wasn't, you smelly old noseback. I was here first.
No, you wasn't.
Oh, yes, I was.
No, you wasn't.
Oh, yes, I was.
Wasn't.
We are all proper crowmen.
Yeah, but you can't do magic like what the real proper crowman can ya?
No?
He asked for that, didn't he, Your Honour? You'll never catch me giving your Highness lip like that. Oh, no, because I was properly brunged up.
Aunt Sally, is it not?
How'd he do, Your Honour? What you gonna do with him now? Chuck him on a bonfire?
What? No, your magicianship. Don't throw me on no crackly thing, please.
Shall I collect some firewood, Your Grace?
I think I already see a certain wooden figure that would make excellent firewood, so don't let us detain you, Aunt Sally.
But excuses me, and with great apologies, Your Honour, but this happens to be my little big house.
On the contrary, it now happens to be mine. Workshop at the back, plenty of light, twigs without number. Yes, it's quite an improvement on my little cottage with the rain coming through the roof. And I shall be able to keep an eye on you, Worzel, Hedgerow, Gummidge.
Oh, you don't have to keep no eye keeping on me, Mr. Zew Nealand, Crowmancer. Oh, not no Worzel. No, because whatever Mr. Crowman proper may have told you, I don't get into mischief no more, no. I've given all that up, Mr. Crowman number 2, sir.
I hope so, Worzel, I hope so.
Very nice indeed. But where am I going to live, pray?
Exactly where you were destined to live. The Museum of Folk History, Waka Waka.
See, I'm going to live in a museum where I belong. Where are you going to live? Heaven knows. Probably in a ditch, I shouldn't wonder.
That ain't right what she said. You
Worzel! You know what to do?
really don't